Hey everyone, it's Larry from WSTrades.com doing a technical analysis video on the indexes. So I'm going to go through NASDAQ, or the ETFs for the indexes. I'm going to go through NASDAQ, which is QQQ, SPY, which is the S&P 500, and DIA, which is Dow. So right now I've got QQQ pulled up, and I've talked to James about this long-term trend line that they were trading on. And Friday was crazy because they actually sold through that level and then ended up, buyers stepped in and brought it back up to that level. They did the same thing on the 10th, where it looked like it was going to cross below it and actually made a move higher. And, Friday, same thing. But today it actually closed well below that trend line. So don't think we're out of the woods. If you are bullish, I think, man, it's weird. I don't know. So QQQ could stop, or NASDAQ could stop at this level right here, where obviously buyers thought this is a great price way down here and bought this thing back up, causing this massive wick. So what level is that? That's about 369. But I don't see it happening. I think we're going to see quite a bit of selling. So I mean, we could come down, hit this 200-day moving average. That might do it, but more than likely, I'm looking at NASDAQ or QQQ hitting like 350-ish before it finds some sort of a bottom. Like there's not, nothing in the news is telling me, this is a great bull market. So I think we're going to hit some continued selling. Obviously, we're going to see some chop when buyers look at a price after a fat sell-off and they're like, it's a great price to get in, and then end up getting right back out when they see that it's not such a great support level. So yeah, I'm seeing the Qs hit around 350 before we actually start to see some support at this level. What did I say that was? Yeah, about where we're at. So like 369, where buyers stepped in. If that doesn't hold, then yeah, I think we're going to test this nice S3, which is support 3 level at like 350-ish on the Qs. Yeah, it just really sucks if you're bullish that it actually just ripped through that trend line. So same thing with SPY. They had a similar long-term uptrend line that they broke through today. And, as you can see, long-term uptrend line where they played off of it perfectly. Similar situation going into the end of last week, where you had the fat sell-off through it. Buyers stepped in, said, hey, that's a good price. And then on Friday, same thing. Ended up closing above that trend line. And I was thinking we were out of the woods, and then today happens and we have this fat sell-off. So SPY, I think it's probably for sure going to cut. I mean, it's got a lot of support down at this level, like the 450-ish level. So keep that in mind, or that price in mind. See if that level holds. If not, then man, you could see SPY hitting like 425-ish. So if 450 doesn't hold, it's got a lot of support, then I'm thinking we're testing these lows at what are we at? 425-ish. And DIA is a little bit different, which is Dow Jones. Pull that up. And I don't see really strong trends. I see just a lot of price action. So it ended up breaking through. Typically when you see something break through what was resistance level, which you had at around like 350-ish or 355-ish for Dow, then once it breaks through, it starts acting like support, and you can see it kind of did it for a few days and then had a fat sell-off to this level, which is about 337. And then we've been seeing big moves in the indexes. So same thing with them. I think that if it doesn't find support at this last bounce they had at around 346-ish, then we're going to come down and test this like 340 level. So don't think we're out of the woods yet. I think we got some selling to do to kind of correct this massive rip we've been having since basically the COVID crash, which is about an insane tear up, where everyone's just buy, and I think things are kind of coming to roost, where everyone's kind of understanding that excuse me, with inflation through the roof and just world news with Russia, China, it's I don't see any reason why the market should be ripping like it is. So, yeah, I not real hopeful. Think we got some selling to do, but anything can change.